Hi, you guys! How are you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. So, on my blog, I left a thingy thing saying that you guys should give me comments and or questions so I can answer them because I'm graduated from high school and I have nothing to do now. So, I got 2 questions, which is, I guess, better than that. Okay, here's the first one. Talk about the books you want to read in the future. Okay, funny thing, I just made a list of books I want to read in the future, like literally like an hour ago, so it's kind of weird that you asked that. I bought some of these the other day because I got money from my school's English department because I won an award. So I bought a bunch of these. I have like a list, it's like 11. The first one, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. And I'm probably gonna see the movie first. I know that's cheating. But I've been slacking on John Green. I read Looking for Alaska last year and I loved it, but I've never read another one of his books and there's like no reason why. But yeah, I'm gonna get going on that. Second one, The Wolf of Wall Street by Jordan Belfort. I saw the movie, I fell in love with it, so I obviously have to read the book. Next one, Divergent. I don't know how to feel about Divergent. I mean, I'm mostly reading it because it's popular. That sounds horrible. I want to be like in the know of books. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. The next one is Silver Linings Playbook. I didn't know it was a book. I loved the movie again. Just figured out it was a book. So, yeah, I can't wait to read that one. The next one, My Own Mr. Darcy by Carrie White. And I'm really excited for this one because it's about a girl who's obsessed with Mr. Darcy and is trying to look for a boy who is exactly Mr. Darcy. And I love Mr. Darcy, so I thought it would be a really cool book to read. And I'm really excited about it. The next is What Has Become of You by Elizabeth Watson. And the reason I picked out this book and bought it is because it's about a girl in Maine who's introverted and like, hey, that's kind of like me. So I thought it'd be good to read, but it's mostly about like serial killers. So I hope the girl isn't a serial killer, but I'm excited to read that one. The next is The Silver Star by Jeanette Walls. I read The Glass Castle for my memoir class. I actually have to read it for the summer too, again. And I really loved The Glass Castle. I thought it was so good. And I think The Silver Star is along like the same storyline. Still like a memoir kind of thing, I think. But it looks good. The next one is The Catcher in the Rye. I've heard so many things about this book, like either you love it or you hate it, and I want to know. Because a lot of people like assume I've already read it, but no, I've never read it. The next is The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I've seen I saw like 10 minutes of the movie. I don't know why I didn't watch the whole thing, but I've seen 10 minutes of the movie. And I thought it would be fun to read because a lot of people like that book. Okay, next one is Landline by Rainbow Rowell. I read Eleanor and Park and Fangirl by her earlier this year, and they have become like one of my favorite books of like all time, especially Eleanor and Park. It was her writing is beautiful, and her storylines and her characters, I'm in love with all of it, and Landline is I think her newest one, so I'm really excited to read. The last one I have is Love Lessons by Jacqueline Wilson. This is really bad. I'm looking at what the description is because I don't actually remember. Okay, so it's about a 14-year-old girl who gets in a relationship with a teacher, like Pretty Little Liars kind of thing. I've always been interested in like forbidden relationship, like taboo kind of thing, like characters who are interested in the taboo. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why I read forbidden books like that. Like Lolita is one of my favorites. Okay, next question is, what do you plan on writing about now since you're done with high school? Okay, I have a bunch of posts planned actually. I think one of the first things I wanted to try for hoots and giggles is fan fiction. I'm so nervous. I've never written fan fiction. And what's another post? June is Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder Awareness Month, aka PTSD, and I wanted to write a post about that because I feel like so many people are informed or not informed I'm sorry, not informed very well of what PTSD is and who can get it and how it is gotten. I'm awful at talking. Who can get it and like how it begins. There are just so many misconceptions and I don't like that. So I was gonna write about that. What's another one? Oh my gosh, my introvert video. Okay. So my introvert video has gotten a lot of discussion and I don't mind discussion. Like I think it's good that you're discussing the things with the introvert and raising questions. Like I love that. That's why I made the video. I made that video in hopes to make people see my point of view and make them see what I'm feeling, I guess. And a lot of you don't like it. I've gotten a lot of very hostile, angry messages, and like when you post angry messages to me, I'm not gonna post them. So I think people are wondering why I haven't responded, and I've wanted to just like take the time to answer your questions about it, and I don't want to be rude, you know, but like I think some of the things you guys are saying just doesn't make sense. Like I don't think you watched the video. I think you read what I said on the description like after it and just assumed that I hated extroverts and that I don't know what you guys are assuming because you guys don't like it or very angry towards it, but I guess I just want to say this right now. I don't hate extroverts. I've never hated extroverts. That's not the point of the video. The point really was to celebrate. It was all about celebrating who I am and coming to terms with me. And you guys were very offended by my generalization of extroverts. And there was no generalization. What happened in that video was based off real events and real people. So it wasn't my thoughts or my opinions, it's really what happened to me. I'm gonna be honest again. If you said you didn't like my introvert video, my introvert video, then please just watch it, because if you insulted it, then I don't think you watch it, or if you watched it, I don't think you understood the message. So just watch it again. And if you still hate me after that, then good riddance, goodbye. You don't have to be near me anymore. I hate you. I'm just kidding, I don't hate you. But it's like, such bullshit. It makes me so angry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm also planning to write about, of course, events that are coming up. My college orientation's next week. I'm really nervous, but I'm kind of excited, so I'm gonna write about that after that's over. Oh, I also want to write book reviews. Right now, I'm in the middle of reading Lady Chatterley's Lover. I hope I said that right. I'm reading that right now. I'm a little bit before halfway through, and it's really good. I like it so far. I'm really happy that I got it. I won it with an award that was given to me by my school, and thank you. What else was I planning on doing? I think that's it for now. I mean, I'm definitely gonna come up with stuff, and you can always suggest stuff to me if you think I should be writing about something or talking about something. But yeah, I think that's it for now. So the next question is, congrats on graduating high school. That wasn't a question, but thank you. Well, it was a part of it. How would you say the Dead Poets Society has changed your life? Okay, so I watched the Dead Poets Society when I was a sophomore, and it was like a time where I didn't really like English. I've always liked reading, and especially poetry. I hated poetry. And I don't know, I loved that movie, and it changed me, I guess, in a lot of ways. Think how. I actually wrote one of my first drafts for my senior essay. I was going to write about how Todd from the Dead Poet Society changed my life, and I had like a little draft for it, but my mom read it. It was like, no, this is stupid. So I was like, oh, okay. So I never finished it, but I guess I can actually finish it and then post it on here. So I think that's a good idea. How else did it change me? It got me, this is gonna sound kind of stupid, but it got me into playing the saxophone again. I started playing saxophone when I was in like 5th grade, and I never enjoyed it ever. And when I was a freshman in high school, I was like, okay, I'm done. But then I watched it did Poetrusic, and I picked it up again, and I learned a couple of songs from the actual film. The first one I taught myself was Poetrusic by Charlie Dalton. Oh my gosh. Do you guys want to hear it? Me play it? Oh my god, no. Oh my god, it's gonna sound bad. Well, too bad, you're gonna hear it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I don't even think I remember it. Oh well, you're gonna hear it. Okay, ready? 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 Here we go. Did I do it justice? I'm sorry, I suck at the saxophone. I haven't played since like 9th grade. But that was really fun. I can't even believe I remembered it. That was the only questions I had. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching this. I'm sorry I suck. I'm sorry if I offended you. Actually, I'm not sorry if I offended you. I'm not sorry if I offended you for anything. Yeah, I think that's it. So, bye!
It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want.